Good afternoon, everyone. I am Archana, and I am so happy to be your host for this momentous occasion. Welcome to the pre-launch event of the GATE Institute for Venture and Entrepreneurship, known by its acronym GIVE. GIVE is an innovative digital hub designed to foster innovation and entrepreneurship among underserved communities in Sri Lanka. This is a significant moment for us as we unveil this digital hub, which we have been diligently developing for over a year. Please note that this event is not open to the public. Only a limited number of distinguished guests are participating. As not all participants in today's event understand Tamil, we will be conducting this event primarily in English. However, to accommodate some of the Sri Lankan entrepreneurs participating today, we will do our best to brief the important messages in Tamil. Therefore, speakers, please feel free to speak in either language. Since this is a pre-launch event, we kindly inform you that attendees other than the speakers will not be allowed to comment or ask questions during this session. Additionally, we kindly request non-speakers to stay muted and only unmute yourselves when we call your name to speak. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. We are excited to announce that GIVE is open to all individuals from any country who have plans or ideas to support underserved communities in Sri Lanka. You can submit your proposals online through our website by filling out the forms provided on the site. Please note that submissions must be completed by 31st July. இலங்கையில் பின்தங்கிய சமூகங்கள் மத்தியில் தொழில் முனைவோர்களின் முயற்சிகளுக்கு ஆதரவளித்து அவர்களின் எண்ணக்கருக்களுக்கு செயல் வடிவம் கொடுப்பதற்காக நாம் உருவாக்கியுள்ள Gates for Innovation Venture and Entrepreneurship, GIVE என்ற டிஜிட்டல் மையத்தின் டிஜிட்டல் ஹப்பின் முன் வெளியீட்டு நிகழ்வில் கலந்து கொண்டுள்ள உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்றைய இந்த நிகழ்வில் கலந்து கொண்டுள்ள எல்லோரும் தமிழ் மொழியை புரிந்து கொள்ள முடியாததால் நாம் இந்த நிகழ்வை ஆங்கிலத்தில் நடத்த இருக்கின்றோம். ஆனால் இந்த நிகழ்வில் இலங்கையில் இருந்து பல தொழில் முனைவோர் கலந்து கொண்டுள்ளார்கள் என்பதனால் சில முக்கியமான விடயங்கள் சுருக்கமாக தமிழிலும் தெரிவிக்கப்படும். பேச்சாளர்கள் உங்கள் விருப்பத்துக்கு ஏற்பட்ட ஆங்கிலம் அல்லது தமிழில் நீங்கள் கதைக்கலாம். நேரத்தை கவனத்தில் கொண்டு இந்த நிகழ்வில் பேசுபவர்கள் தவிர இந்த நிகழ்வில் கலந்து கொண்டுள்ளவர்கள் கருத்துக்கள் சொல்வதற்கோ அல்லது கேள்விகள் கேட்பதற்கோ அனுமதிக்கப்பட மாட்டார்கள் என்பதை அன்புடன் உங்களுக்கு தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். To begin, it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Freedanz co-founder and CEO of the GATE Institute UK to deliver the welcome address. Dr. Freedanz, please.
Good morning and good afternoon to all of you. It is a great pleasure to be with you today. I am delighted to welcome the Vice-Chancellors, Deans, Directors of University Business Linkages, UBL, representatives of our partner organizations, investors, mentors, and entrepreneurs participating in this event today. This is a great moment to pre-launch Gate for Innovation Venture and Entrepreneurship, GIVE, which we have been developing for the past 18 months. GIVE was born from our visit to Sri Lanka in January last year, during which we met universities, organizations, entrepreneurs, and community organizations. GIVE is a transnational collaborative networking hub between researchers, professionals, experts, entrepreneurs, and investors. Its goal is to foster an inclusive entrepreneurial ecosystem by providing entrepreneurs in underdeveloped communities of Sri Lanka equitable access to knowledge, skills, and resources. Unlike traditional top-down development models, GIVE builds and nurtures a digital network powered inclusive entrepreneurial ecosystem where disempowered and disadvantaged entrepreneurs discuss, and mediate solutions with stakeholders on an equal footing within a participatory communication system. During the next 60 minutes, you will learn detailed information about GIVE, how it functions, its originality, and how entrepreneurs can use it. Thank you very much again for all of you for coming to this event today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Sendhan, for the warm welcome. Next, we have Mr. Jayaraj Kulasegaram, co-founder and board member of the Gates Institute UK, who will provide us with an overview of GIVE. Mr. Jayaraj, please.
Thank you, Archana. Honorable Vice-Chancellors, fellow speakers, and ladies and gentlemen, good evening to everyone. It is a great honor to give a pre-launch speech today as we chart the course for the future of our community-based innovation and entrepreneurship platform. I believe this is the first time in history our community in Sri Lanka is going to bridge the diaspora to such a state-of-the-art, digital, revolutionary, economical enrichment platform, the GIVE. Post-industrialization, the main revolution in the global economy has been the digital revolution. This digital transformation is the key for any community change in the modern era. Founders of the GATE strongly believe that the GIVE will definitely impact in our community. Our mission has always been foster creativity, drive industrial spirit, and transform groundbreaking ideas into reality. As we look to the future of GIVE, our strategy will be anchored in 3 core pillars: collaboration, agility, and impact. Firstly, the collaboration, which we are already doing. We have already collaborated with many institutions. Mainly, the innovation thrives in a collaborative ecosystem. We will expand our GIVE network of partnerships with industry leaders, academic institutions, and government bodies to create a robust support system for our entrepreneurs. By fostering an environment where knowledge and resources are shared, we can amplify the potential of every innovator within our community. The second is agility. In an era where technological advancement and market dynamics are rapidly evolving, our ability to adapt promptly is crucial. We will invest in cutting-edge tools and training programs, webinars, to ensure our members are always ahead of the curve. Adopting an agile mindset will enable us to access quickly in response to the new opportunities and challenges. Lastly, impact. Our success will be measured not just by the number of startups we incubate, but by the tangible impact we make in our society. We will prioritize projects that address pressing local issues, from sustainability to success in innovation. By aligning all of our efforts with the broader goals of social environmental responsibility, we can drive meaningful change while creating value. Together, by harnessing the power of collaboration, agility, and impact, we will propel our community innovation and entrepreneurship organization to a new height through GIVE. Let us continue to inspire, innovate, and make a difference. So I think I just outlined our GATE strategy for the future and what we have done so far and what we are trying to do in future. So we have a very confident we can make the impact and we can change our community for sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Jayaraj, for that insightful overview. To delve deeper into the concept, need, and scope of GIVE, we have Ms. Madhangi Selvaraja, the coordinator of GIVE. Please welcome Ms. Madhangi.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to present the concept of GIVE. We all might resonate with the concept of ideapreneurship. We all might resonate with the concept of ideapreneurship. Not all business ideas turn into successful entrepreneurial ventures. Ideapreneurs need the right investment, mentors, as well as business partners to turn their business ideas into full-fledged businesses. GIVE is such a platform that connects ideapreneurs with investors and potential business partners, as well as with mentors. So GIVE acts as a transnational knowledge exchange and resource mobilization hub, and also aims fostering an inclusive entrepreneurial ecosystem, given the fact that there are long prevailing challenges when it comes to entrepreneurship in the context. So that our aim is to inspire students to choose entrepreneurship as a career option. And when it comes to vision, mission, and objectives, our vision is to cultivate entrepreneurship and innovation for poverty elevation and human flourishing among the underdeveloped communities in Sri Lanka. And we have our mission and our primary objectives we have listed. Upon launching, we will be fulfilling these objectives as well. And in long term, we aim to replicate this model, this virtual model in other contexts, so that customizable best practices can be created upon different contexts. So as we can see, there are three major forums, like Investor Forum, in Ideapreneur Forum, and the Supervisor Forum. Through the Investor Forum, it's for the investors, and the Ideapreneur Forum for ideapreneurs, for anyone who is having a business idea and are on the lookout for investment, can join through the Ideapreneur community. And then the Supervisor Forum is for the monitors and for the university staffs and the team members of GIVE, who will guide the ideapreneurs throughout the whole process, especially on the standardization process. And the platform runs through three major functions. So it starts from calling for proposals, the pitching summit, and monitoring of startups. So when it comes to monitoring of startup, it's very essential to keep the sustainability aspect, so that the handshake deals, after the handshake deals, we will always go for the monitoring of startups. It also includes budget control and elements like that. So we have come to the overview of the entire functions. I would like to switch to Tamil now. Sila entrepreneurs வந்து இன்றைக்கு ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க இதுல. give.community என்று சொல்லப்படுகின்ற இந்த தளத்தினோடாக நீங்க இணைகிறதன் மூலம் நிறைய பயன்களை பெற்றுக்கொள்ளலாம். அதுல முதலாவது, நீங்க entrepreneur என்று சொல்லிக்கல உங்களுக்கு நிறைய வியாபார யோசனைகள் இருக்கும், பிசினஸ் ஐடியாஸ் இருக்கும். அப்ப பிசினஸ் ஐடியாஸ் இருந்தா போல அந்த பிசினஸ் ஐடியா வந்து சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லா மாறுமண்டோ, இல்லாட்டி வந்து அதை வந்து நாங்க சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லான ஒரு பிசினஸா மாத்தலாமண்டோ இல்ல. அப்ப அதுக்கு தேவையானது வந்து ஒன்று முதலீடு தேவை வரும், இன்வெஸ்டர்ஸ் தேவை வரும், இல்லாட்டி உங்களுக்கு ஒரு பிசினஸ் பார்ட்னர்ஸ் தேவை வரும், ப்ராப்பரான டீம்ஸ் தேவை வரும். அப்படி நிறைய ரிசோர்சஸ் வந்து தேவைப்படும். இந்த give.community என்றது அதுகளை ஃபைன் பண்றதுக்கான ஒரு தளம் தான். அப்ப இதுல முதலாவது நாங்க ப்ரொபோசல்ஸ் கால் பண்றோம். இன்றைக்கு வந்து இது எங்களோட லோன்ச் என்றபடியா இன்றைக்கு அதை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்றோம். ப்ரொபோசல்ஸ்ன்றது வந்து உங்களோட பிசினஸ் ஐடியாஸ ஒரு ஃபார்மட், ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட கொஸ்டின்
போட்டு நாங்கள் இது 15வது ஆண்டு
கொஸ்டின்ஸ் அந்த பிளாட்ஃபார்ம்ல வந்து சில ஃபோரம்ஸ் இருக்கும். அந்த ஃபார்மேட்டுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி நீங்க அதை போட்டுட்டு எங்களோட சப்மிட் பண்ணிக்க எங்களோட டீம் மெம்பர்ஸ் உங்களோட சேர்ந்து ஒர்க் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதோட வந்து பிசினஸ் மாடல் வேலிடேஷன் இப்படியான விஷயங்கள்லையும் வந்து நாங்க உங்களுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணி ப்ராப்பரான ஒரு இன்வெஸ்டரை வந்து எப்படி ஃபைன் பண்ணலாம்ன்றது தான் இந்த ப்ராசஸ் வந்து. இந்த ப்ரொபோசல் சப்மிட் பண்றதுக்கான டெட்லைன் வந்து ஆகஸ்ட் 9th வரைக்கும் வந்து இதுக்கான டெட்லைன் வந்து இருக்குது. இன்றைக்கு எனக்கு தரப்பட்ட டைம் வந்து கொஞ்சம் லிமிட்டடா இருக்கிறதால இது வந்து ஃபர்தரா வந்து நாங்க டீட்டெயிலா கதைக்க இயலாது. நான் எங்களோட அட்மின் டீம் நம்பர் வந்து இந்த மெசேஜ்ல வந்து எல்லாருக்கும் விசிபிளா இருக்கிற மாதிரி இப்ப ஷேர் பண்றேன். அப்ப உங்களுக்கு யாருக்காவது ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ் இருந்தா அந்த அட்மின் டீமோட கண்டெக்ட் பண்ணி நீங்க வந்து கேட்டுக்கொள்ளலாம். ஒரு 1 week டைம், ஒரு கிழமைக்குள்ள வந்து எங்களோட ஒரு காணொலி ஒன்று இங்கிலீஷ்லயும் தமிழ்லையும் give.community என்ற URL-க்குள்ளால நீங்க போனீங்கன்னு சொல்லி சொன்னா அதுல இந்த பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் எப்படி யூஸ் பண்றேன்னு சம்பந்தமான டீட்டெயில்டான ஒரு காணொலி வந்து நாங்க வந்து பப்ளிஷ் பண்ணுவோம். அதோட அட்மின் நம்பரையும் வந்து இப்ப ஷேர் பண்றேன். தேங்க்யூ.
அந்த லைன்ல வந்து
தேங்க்யூ.
Thank you, Ms. Mardangi, for the wonderful presentation. I hope you all now have an idea and understanding of what GIVE is. Now, to shed light on the technology behind GIVE, we have Mr. Yadushan Manoharan, CEO of UpView Technologies Private Limited, representing the development team. Mr. Yadushan, please.
Right. Thank you, and thank you for this opportunity. And I would like to thank everyone who has joined this event. So I'm representing UpView Technologies. We are the development partner for GATE and who has been working on this platform. And I'm Yadurshan. So I'll go straight away to the technologies that we have used and why we have chosen certain technologies and the reason behind this. So here we had to think about the security, scalability of the platform, and also how we can be modern, and also it will be good for the next few years coming ahead. So we chose Next.js for its robust front-end technology. So the website that you will be seeing and the application that you'll be interacting with uses Next.js as a front-end technology, and also it is very SEO friendly. So the reach for the platform also would be high organically. And as a backend technology, we have gone with Node for its performance as well as the security aspects. And we have used GraphQL for the API technologies. And we also hosted our application in DigitalOcean, again, which is scalable as well and easy to use and maintainable. And for the database, we have used Microsoft Azure for database with MySQL, which is again very secure, and we can scale as the demand increases for the application. And also, since a lot of users will be uploading their proposals, so it has to be very secure and private as well. So that's why we chose to go with Microsoft Azure. And also for the deployments and automation, like in terms of new features, we have used Jenkins and Docker. And also we use Google Analytics to track the users' engagement throughout the application and also make informed decisions. Since this platform will be evolving and based on feedback, this is the initial first phase we are going to market with a closed group and will be available for everyone to use. So I'll just give a quick walkthrough of the application, and before that, I'll give a quick brief as to how the time we spent on research and how we came up with this particular design in mind, and also the user journeys and things like that. So we have done a lot of research in terms of user journeys, identifying the key users such as the investors, the supervisors, and the ideapreneurs. So we had to do a lot of research, and even in terms of visual language, we had to do identifying, okay, what is the style we are going to go? Why should we choose a particular style, and how it will impact the user journey? And then that we ended up with going for a style like this. And this is the platform, and it's already available at give.community. So since it's closed, we haven't yet opened any proposal submissions. So you all won't be able to submit proposal, but you all will be able to sign up using the sign up option here. You all will be able to, I'll not walk you all through the whole process since the time limitations, but we will definitely have a demo video in Tamil and English, which has an in-depth walkthrough of each and every feature for your references in the coming week. So here I'll just walk you all through the key features and highlights. So how you have join the different communities that is available. So here you all can, once you log in, you all should be able to see the different communities that you all can join. For example, if you want to join the investor community, you all can go and submit your proposals and information. And then once the application is received to the admin, they will be able to go through your application and accept. Similarly, we have different communities that can be joined. And any user, they can request to join the KE forum as well. You can see this space is like a forum where everyone can contribute, and people with different ideas, they can submit their ideas here. And also here you can comment on, like, anyone can go and comment, okay, is it good? Can you help in contribute in some way? Things like that. So here also you can go create a new post that I would like to get help on something, and you will be able to publish. And also you can use hyperlinks here to, let's say, like referring to your personal pages or things like that. So that also you'll be able to do here. So anyone in the K forum should be able to view the post and go and comment on it or visit the page. And as ideapreneurs, they will be able to, once they log in, they will have a chat portal where they can chat with their mentors or investors. So investors, they'll be assigned a mentor and they'll be able to go and see. And they also can see the projects that has been in the previous. So this also pitching summit that was ended in June. So they can see in terms, okay, what is the project about or the idea about, what are they looking into, and all those things. So they'll be able to look at the other project showcases and stuff. And we also have the news corner. Currently, we don't have any news. So if once people starting updating those, we should be able to see them in the platform. And investors also, they will have a portal where they can see all the deals that they have made in particular previous summits. Any handshake deals that will be visible here. So they'll be able to come here and manage those handshake deals. Same for supervisors. Supervisors will have a chat portal as well, where they can directly chat with their assigned mentees and provide with help and solutions. So this is a quick walkthrough with time limitations. I'm like, these are the features that I can show now, but there will be a demo video that will be fully available for us to walk through the product and give you. And also in terms of what Give can do, also we have the information, like you can go to the About Us section and read about the vision, mission, objectives, and all the information. And in terms of the next set of roadmap and in the phase, we have few improvements and as well as AI integration bringing into the platform. So I'll just quickly walk. Sorry, I think I got muted. So again, I'll talk about the roadmap, the upcoming features for the product, because since beginning the product is evolving. We didn't want to restrict and limit, okay, this is the product, that's it. No, we keep on improving, we keep on adding features. And from the early users, that is you people, we'll be getting a lot of feedback that is more valuable from investors, from mentors, supervisors. That'll be so much valuable to improve the product. So one thing is we'll be improving the filters and optimization in KE forum, since now it will be very limited and a closed circle. But when we go to market, it's going to expand. So we'll be doing those optimizations and improvements there. And also we will be bringing in intelligent matching for investors and ideapreneurs, where they can quickly go through the all the ideapreneurs or the proposals that have been submitted. And we are also bringing in online virtual connect. So all the deals and discussions and communications will be catered through the platform itself. And we'll have verified profiles and validations coming into place to make sure that the community and the platform is secure and is not going to be filled with spams and things like that. So that is something that we'll be looking into. And also we'll be improving the portal for investors and mentors with additional dashboards and features where they can see their investments, communicate with the ideapreneurs, look into the proposals and interact, things like that. And also we are bringing in machine learning and AI for filtering and going through the proposals, because there will be a lot of proposals that will be coming in, and the investors and supervisors wouldn't have so much time to go through. So we are also seeing how we can make it easy for them using artificial intelligence. And also we are also trying to integrate generative AI into the help ideapreneurs to make their proposals better, because there'll be language barriers, there'll be communication barriers. So we are also seeing how we can integrate generative AI so that we can improve their proposals, their ideas, to polish, brainstorm, and come up with good proposals to be submitted. So yeah, that is the high-level walkthrough and the technological implementations that we have done. Again, really looking forward for the launch and people once they start using for the feedback, and we are honored to be present this solution in front of such a great audience. So thank you again. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Yadushin, for sharing the insights on the technology used and for your thorough research and case study. Your contribution is invaluable to the success of GIVE. We are now honored to have a series of remarks from distinguished guests and experts in the field. We are a little tight on time and would like to finish the meeting on schedule. Therefore, we kindly request each speaker to limit their remarks to under 5 minutes. சிறப்பு விருந்தினர்கள் மற்றும் துறையில் உள்ள நிபுணர்களிடமிருந்து தொடர்ச்சியான கருத்துக்களை நாங்கள் இப்போது கேட்கவிருக்கிறோம். I would kindly like to invite Professor V. Kanagasingam, Vice-Chancellor of the Eastern University of Sri Lanka, to give your remarks.
Okay, thank you very much. The founder of this GIVE, Dr. Freedanz and Mr. Jayraj, our colleagues from Sri Lanka, Professor Atputharajah, the newly Vice-Chancellor of the University of Vavuniya, present Vice-Chancellor Professor Mangaleswaran, Eastern University, I think our past Vice-Chancellor Professor Raghul also here, and the Director of the GBLs, the executive members of this forum and distinguished invitees. Good afternoon to you all. I believe this is a very important forum today. This is a very significant milestone development of the Sri Lankan economy. I believe this UK kids, they came with innovative proposals to contribute to the national development of our country, connecting very important two stakeholders. One is diaspora, who are willing to support or facilitate or invest in their motherland. At the meantime, entrepreneurs in the country, they are having ideas and the resources which could be possible to convert as a product or service or make it commercialized. In this process, from the Eastern University, I would appreciate the effort of the team, UK GATE and the rest of the team. The journey, I'm more happy to join with you. We believe most of the developed countries develop through the contribution of their entrepreneurs. If you take USA or Japan or even China and India, more than 85% of the income coming from entrepreneurs. They are the backbone of the economy of those developed and developing countries. You found those important stakeholders and the important sectors in the country. So I believe in the Northern East, we have enough idle resources which could be converted as a commercialized product. The university which are serving in the northern east, we have a number of scientists, we have a number of professional academics. They are willing to facilitate, to empower or enhance the economy of the regions. If you take a startup, which is a new concept for us, for India and China and other developed country, they are using this startup more than 2 decades. The recent part, the development of the startup in India and China particularly, more than 400%, it had been improved to the contribution of the economy of the particular country, and also providing adequate number of employment for both countries. You know, both China and India is a larger democratic country in the world, but they are given the major part of the GDP contribution from the startup, as well as providing employment opportunities. So the university which are located in the northern part and the eastern part, we could be able to facilitate, to identify the right entrepreneur in the region, through which we could be able to facilitate them. Eastern University, we have already proposed Techno Park, in which I believe UK would be the one of the partner in the progress. So we have prepared a certain proposal to work with the UK to identify these entrepreneurs and convert those entrepreneurs' ideas with the support of our scientists and academics, make it as a valuable resources, or make it as a commercialized product, or increase in values or value additions. Definitely this kind of proposal that will help our country depending status. We always expecting grant from other part of the world. You know, recently the economic crisis of the country, we came to bankruptcy status. Now we are in the status of recovering status. Definitely with this is the Pearl Island. We have all the resources. We could be able to make it this island as a rich and most developed countries, I believe. Such a confidence we have it. I don't take more time. I know there are a number of scholars wanted to express their views. Thank you very much for this initiative. As a universities in the region, we believe universities is an engine for the regional developments. We should contribute to the regional development through the entrepreneur. I believe on your proposal, on your project, on your journey, Eastern University could be the partner in progress. We will work together to achieve your mission. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Kanagasingam, for your valuable remarks. Your examples of successful international startups and their impact on employment opportunities are truly inspiring, and we are confident that we will achieve a similar success by creating significant opportunities, employment opportunities in the country. Now, I would kindly like to invite Professor T. Mangaleswaran, Vice-Chancellor of the University of Vavuniya, Sri Lanka.
Yes, that Dr. Senthan Selvararajan, Jayraj, and other members of GATE Institute, Professor Kanagasingam, Vice-Chancellor, Eastern University of Sri Lanka, other professors and UBL directors, and former Vice-Chancellor, Eastern University of Sri Lanka, Professor Ragal, and these stakeholders. Very good evening to you all. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me as a special guest today. This virtual launch of the GATE for Innovation, Venture and Entrepreneurship. It's really that good initiative of the GATE Institute, giving that collaborating or this connecting the entrepreneurs and the ideapreneurs, especially for providing the identify the potential investors and helpful for these academic or the researchers support the entrepreneurship development in North and East of Sri Lanka, and professionals as well as the professional in Sri Lanka and abroad. It's in our country, especially the entrepreneurs, they have a lot of challenges, and long years they are in the same level. They can't, even that entrepreneurs have a potential, as well as our country also, we have all the resources, but these entrepreneurs, that their knowledge, their investment, their research facilities are limited. They have a limited investment. If they want to expand the business, they don't know what the way or source of investment. That is why they are still in that infant level entrepreneurship. At the same time, now it's a globalization, open market. These products are, all the products are from all over the world. Our entrepreneurs, especially North and East entrepreneurs, can't compete there with the imported product or imported goods. They have a lot of challenge. Then they at final stage they had to close the business because they can't compete that imported goods or goods and services. Because they are marketing, they don't have a capacity, and they are not involved in the research, and they haven't maintained the proper system in entrepreneurship. That is why I think it's a good initiative of the GATE Institute, support the entrepreneurs. And I look this particular initiative is different from other support. People are from all over the world. The diaspora, they are support even their livelihood. In some supports are they are giving some money for that these people for their day-to-day living. Instead of, it is a good initiative. It's a support to the entrepreneurs. They develop their entrepreneurship and they can stand their own business and give the employment for others. At presently, there are a lot of people in North and East leaving from North and East to Europe or Canada and the USA for employment purpose, because these qualified these youngsters, or that they can't find a suitable or appropriate organization for their employment. That is why they feel that small business are very small. Their qualifications are not much the organization they are leaving. That is here, this type of development, these entrepreneurs can expand their business. Then even we can retain the youngsters, our country. Then they can get employment opportunity in the particular entrepreneurship. The entrepreneurship or small business management is in all over the world. What Professor Kanagasingam mentioned, all over the world, about 80% of the businesses are small and medium enterprises. But here that here, similar way, we also motivate these entrepreneurs or support the entrepreneurs. It is helpful for our regional development and helpful for our country development. At this juncture, I won't tell as a university, we have a JUBL. We can support, already we have even entrepreneurship related certificate program, certificate in entrepreneurships and small business management. That program, most of the entrepreneurs are nowadays following the program. At the same time, we can support through this collaboration with the GATE Institute, signing a MOU, we can support the entrepreneurs especially in the Vani region as well as in the northern part of Sri Lanka. Thank you once again. Thank you very much, and my all wishes to the successful and good this virtual launch of the GATE Innovation Venture and Entrepreneurship give this system very useful for entrepreneurs apply and get these services. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Mangaleswaran, for highlighting the challenges faced by entrepreneurs in Sri Lanka. Your valuable importance of marketing and business maintenance are invaluable. We believe that GIVE has the potential to address these issues and greatly support our entrepreneurial community, like you mentioned. And I would quickly like to hand it over to Dr. Surenthirakumaran to explain this in Tamil more briefly.
Vice-Chancellors Kanagasingam and Vice-Chancellor Mangaleswaran ஆகியோர் இந்த இனிஷியேட்டிவை மிகவும் பாராட்டி எங்களுடன் இந்த இணைந்து MOU மூலமாக இந்த இனிஷியேட்டிவை தங்களுடைய யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் கூடாக செய்வதற்கு உறுதியளித்துள்ளமைக்கு நமது நன்றிகள்.
Thank you, Dr. Surenthirakumaran. I would kindly like to invite Professor Atputharajah, Faculty of Engineering, University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka, to say a few words.
Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me opportunity. Our respected Vice-Chancellors, former Vice-Chancellor, professors, deans of the faculty, University Business Linkage directors, very important people playing the role of connecting all together. So, and Dr. Surenthirakumaran and his colleagues from GATE Institute and as well as GIVE organization is wonderful, excellent, timely needed initiative from Sri Lanka, especially as this bankrupted country. At the moment, we are far low in our kind of generating income, but however, of course, we are growing up very rapidly. Hopefully, we can grow up very rapidly. As the Vice-Chancellor say, we have very resourceful country. Simply saying that in an example way, we have good renewable energy resources. By putting wind and solar, we can generate more and more money out of it in a proper way. So many opportunities are there, resources are there, very valuable human resource as well. We have so very well educated people, a lot of unemployment opportunities. Unemployment people are here, so lot of opportunities for entrepreneurship. And you have correctly identified the gap and try to put up the GIVE, which is connecting the people through digital platform between mentoring, connecting the mentors to the possible entrepreneurs. That will definitely bring more and more SMEs and MSMEs, so which will automatically contribute to the country where it has been proven that SME sectors and MSME sectors are very well known as economic development phase. So we are missing that SME sectors empowerment, and your dedication and making this GATE Foundation fantastic. And also I'm going to take up after Professor Mangaleswaran, and he has already initiated linkage with you, and definitely that linkage will further strengthen, and we need your services always. And it's a fantastic services connecting foreign to people through a digital platform, because we are missing a lot of mentors in Sri Lanka. So with your help, we can make all the human resource, or majority of the human resource, coming forward with their ideas to make business and make it more and more economical growth in this country. So while thanking you, and we need your services continuously, and we will solidly working with you. And also the இன்றைக்கு என்டர்பிரனர்ஸாக ஜாயின் பண்ணியிருக்கிற அனைவருக்கும் இது ஒரு நல்ல சந்தர்ப்பம். இந்த சந்தர்ப்பத்தை பாவித்து நீங்கள் மிக சிறப்பாக உங்களோட தொழில் அபிவிருத்திகளை செய்து இந்த நாட்டுக்கு நல்ல வளத்தை தேடுவதோடு உங்கள் வீட்டுக்கு நல்ல வளத்தை தேட என்ற வாழ்த்துக்கள். மிக்க நன்றிகள். Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Atputharajah, for highlighting how we can digitally strengthen our efforts. Your insights on connecting people through digital platforms underscore the importance and potential of GIVE in fostering these connections. Dr. Arumugam was unable to join us today as he is traveling to US. However, he has sent us a video message, which we will be playing now.
Distinguished Professor Kanagasingam, the Vice-Chancellor of Eastern University, Professor T. Mangaleswaran, Vice-Chancellor of Vavuniya University, Professor A. Atputharajah, Faculty of Engineering, University of Jaffna, and other distinguished participants in the talk, and founders of GATES, Mr. Santhan Selvaraj, Mr. Jayarajan, and Mr. Mangaleswaran, and dear friends. It gives me a great pleasure to participate in this program today. Unfortunately, I'm traveling, so I have to give a pre-recorded video for the purpose of today's discussion. Well, I think I visited Sri Lanka, Jaffna, in the first week of March, and I found Sri Lanka. I had the opportunity to visit the program at Vavuniya University, which was an artificial intelligence seminar where international participants and the local participants were attended, and I too participated in the program. I found it was so interesting, and I could see a lot of energy among the students, faculties, and the organizers. I could see a fantastic aura for building into a great successful venture. After that, I visited the interior part of northern Sri Lanka, and I could see a beautiful island where it's got such a wonderful people and a fantastic resource. I think it needs a tremendous push in technology. In this context, the GATES Institute, which was founded by Mr. Jayarajan and Mr. Santhan Selvaraj and Mangaleswaran, with a fantastic vision of building opportunity, innovation, and venture and entrepreneurship among the children of this part of the world. And it's largely war-affected children, war-affected people. They would like to extend it. I think these entrepreneurship, innovations, and venture is always around building research and development. It needs a huge amount of technology focus, which is what I think GATES is currently pushing it. Now, with this kind of push, I could see this is going to be of great success. And as I founded an organization called TANSM, Tamil Nadu Advanced Manufacturing in Tamil Nadu, which has got the complete technology, facilities around Siemens technology, which is, we have invested close to about 390 crores of Indian rupees to build this center. I would love to collaborate this center with our Sri Lankan, the current GATES and the host of facilities which you are establishing here. We would like to collaborate this as well. And apart from that, I would like to be a part of this great mission, and I would like to always around to support the young entrepreneurs. In my life, my time, I have done several patents both in India and the US, and I have been used to such work for a very long time. Being a researcher, being an entrepreneur, I'll be part of this great mission to build entrepreneurship. Let me congratulate GATE Institute and its founders for bringing about such a wonderful initiative to build the entrepreneurship and innovation in this part of the world. I think this is going to be a great initiative, and this is going to yield fantastic results, and we are going to make a lot of patents and development and entrepreneurship from this part of the world, which is going to be a hub for international talent. I wish all of them a great success, and thank you for this opportunity.
Extend our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Arumugam for taking the time out of his trip to the US to send a video message for this event. We also express our deep gratitude to TANSAM, Tamil Nadu Smart and Advanced Manufacturing Center, for partnering with us to implement GIVE. This collaboration brings numerous advantages, including the invaluable transfer of knowledge and technology from India, particularly from Tamil Nadu. It is truly amazing to see everyone coming together, willing to collaborate and support GIVE. Thank you to all our esteemed speakers for your valuable remarks and support. I would kindly like to invite Professor Surenthirakumaran, Dean, Faculty of Medicine, University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka, to say a few words.
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for inviting me to give an introductory talk on this very great initiative. The president and the chairman of this GATE, and also distinguished professors, doctors, academics, entrepreneurs, and well-wishers. It's my great pleasure that I have been working with Dr. Sendadat for few years. Mainly that many time we have discussed about the need of having this kind of a platform. As highly these people here mentioned, the Sri Lanka really have all the resources, but that still it couldn't achieve its development because there are a lot of it needs a lot of modernization, and also that to work and compete with the global development. So our education and then the other supportive mechanism to develop these young brains and the skill development, we don't have a proper guidance and to give them enough support. Particularly this, I have been working in many school kids, even school leavers, and then young university academics, or young university students and academics. So all are having very good ideas, but the lacking part is connectivity. So university, actually the World Bank, and it's introduced the university business linkage to develop this kind of entrepreneurship minds, and then develop their skills, and to provide adequate support for them to be the successful entrepreneurs. So in our community, most of the time that people, they don't want to be entrepreneurs. Also, our community also don't encourage people to become as entrepreneur. So somebody sometime when they talk about something about selling a product or thing, then people think this person is wanted to make a lot of money and things. So this is not encourageable things in our community, but that already all other speakers mentioned. So when you want to be, compete with these all the developed and the fast developing countries, even our neighborhood countries are now developing fast. So we need to encourage these young talented people to compete with these our regional and global competitors. So if they are not giving chance, now we are all blaming all our young talents. They have a mindset to migrate and go to well-developed countries because they are looking for some opportunities. And also we are seeing a lot of successful people, entrepreneurs, scientists, and many professionals after going to the Western world or developed world, because they are getting enough opportunity. So here that we need to create that opportunity. The opportunity actually, it's like, even SDG goal 16 that say that partnership. So that is another thing that lacking. So we are not having a kind of a good mindset to develop partnerships. So here, this today initiative is try to build up that kind of a network, creating partnership and university business linkages, and also these entrepreneurs, and then the young talented people. So some of them are here, but there are many outside. And then, so this is actually a really needed one. And I am very happy to see this is many like-minded people are here together to support this. But this should be it's a kind of an early stage. So there are a lot of challenges for us. And then we are going to face. And also we have to see how we can develop this further. And then we need to have a kind of a very good roadmap and how to build up this. And then build up the confidence of all these entrepreneurs. And then they should have a kind of a free and or that come to use this without any kind of a reluctance or hesitation, and then see that they are getting some benefit also. So that people will simply come and join if they see something is going on. So then I think these founders are going to have a lot of challenges to make this to happen in a couple of months. This is going to be a very difficult time, but I hope that all talented these founders with a great enthusiasm, definitely they have a plan. So I'm also happy to work with other partners to support this initiative and to make this successful and see. So at least have a kind of a goal. So by end of this year or maybe next year, so develop at least 10 or 15 successful entrepreneurs and some products, some that kind of come up with this now patent, and then developing kind of some business. So all kind of a thing. So then as universities, now all world, these high ranked universities, they have their own mechanism to support and develop businesses. So we have to target and then give maybe that people to develop 1 million worth of business or 10 million. I'm talking about Sri Lankan rupees, and then their product, and then to success, and to provide at least 10 or 15 people to get employment. So creating the employability. So I think that we need to have a little bit of indicators how we are going to monitor this. Already that monitoring platform is also here. So because considering the time factor, I am very happy to support. And then we hope that our universities all will work together with all our diaspora and like-minded people and the local entrepreneurs to make it a very successful model for other people to replicate. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Surenthirakumaran, for sharing your personal experiences and witnessing firsthand the lack of opportunities in our community for young, talented people. Your belief in GIVE's potential to help our young, talented individuals compete globally and pursue opportunities in well-developed countries is truly encouraging, and we have confidence we will be able to do. I would kindly like to invite Dr. M. Koneswaran, Director, University Business Linkages, UBL, Eastern University of Sri Lanka.
Thank you. Dear Vice-Chancellor of Eastern University, Vice-Chancellor of the Vavuniya University, Dr. Surenthirakumaran and his team, and my dear professors and other delegates. Thank you very much for inviting me to talk on this event. And actually, as I'm the UBL director, so the objective of the GATE Foundation is something similar to the UBL. UBL is basically established by all 17 universities, and the function of the UBL is transfer of the technology and the research from the university to the industrial community. Not only for that one, I think we are protecting the IP rights of the. We make sure to protect the IP rights of the researchers. So I'm sure this the Gate Foundation will support, and we can collaboratively work towards achieving this goal. And as an Eastern University, UBL director, I would say something about our the research commercialization. And we have we are in the process of many products in the research outcome into the make it into the commercial as a commercial product or the marketable product. And we have filed international patents, so which are in the discussion of commercializing the product with a international industrial partner. And apart from that one, most of the countries. Most of the countries' economy are depend on R&D, research and development, or the commercialization. As some of the speakers said, 80% of the economy, in some of the countries, are depend on R&D. Even when you take about the well-developed countries like US, their economies, 40 to 45% of the economies depend on the innovation and research and innovation. So we have to, even as a country, we have to think about, and even as an institute, we have to think about that one. And I'm sure the Gate Foundation will is a good a partner to support this to achieve this goal. And if you want to sustain, I think, as I mentioned before, we have to be innovative. And most of the Western universities, they do their research, and most of the research outcome are going to the market, whereas we don't. We are not. So basically, we have to go into that direction. I'm sure again, the Gate Institute will support this one. And you all know about Kumarathanga. He's a well-known Sri Lankan poet, and he said, "The nation which not create new things will not rise." So we have to be creative, and we have to be innovative to achieve this goal. And I don't want to take much time. I'm sure we can, as I mentioned before, the objective of the Gate Foundation is something similar to the UBL. So we can work together and achieve our goals. So thank you once again. Thank you very much for inviting me to talk on this event. And I wish all the very best to the Gate Foundation to achieve this goal. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Koneswaran, for explaining the critical role of research and innovation in the economies of well-developed countries like the US. Your confidence in GIV's ability to support these goals and the emphasis on the need for continuous innovation to sustain our progress and for unwilling to working together is truly inspiring. I would kindly like to invite Pakeerathan, Director, University Business Linkages, UBL University of Jaffna, Sri Lanka, to say a few words.
Very good morning to you all. Good afternoon and good evening to you all from the rest of the world. So this is a good opportunity for me to provide the valuable remarks to the pre-launching ceremony of the Gate Foundation, Innovation, Venture and Entrepreneurship. First, I would like to thank the founder and the CEO of the Dr. Atputharajah and the Gate family members. This is actually the great time to connect the mentors and the investors and the entrepreneurs to the people who are living in the northern eastern Sri Lanka. because we are facing a severe economic crisis, the young academics and the young people around the region is having the mind-blowing innovations. So they are here wandering here and there to connect the proper investors and the innovative centers to boost their innovations and to market their innovations. As other members said, the university business linkages formed with this mandate, but the World Bank project for last 3 years, the UBLs were running very well and set up the platform to motivate these academics to bring their innovations and working towards the connecting with the proper industries. After the World Bank project over now that, UBLs are in the struggling conditions and many academics are having the mind-blowing ideas. Our regional people are having the mind-blowing ideas. So connecting role of the UBL is need with that other institutional collaboration. I hope that the GATE Innovation and Venture Entrepreneurship is a good platform to connecting the people having the mind-blowing ideas. So for UBL, Jaffna is highly waiting to sign an MOU with the GATE Foundations to further strengthen the collaboration of these properly transform the innovations towards where it needs. I take this opportunity. Thank you very much for the GATE Institute to providing me an opportunity. So we will see you soon physically to sign an MOU. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Kandiah Pakeerathan, for expressing confidence that GIVE will facilitate groundbreaking innovations. We appreciate UBL's willingness to consider signing an MOU, which underscores our shared commitment to fostering innovation and collaboration. I would now kindly like to invite Mr. Ferdinandz, co-founder of comdu.it Germany and Innovation and Entrepreneurship expert, to say a few words.
Thank you. அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். எனது பேர் Freedanz Ferdinandz. நான் ஜெர்மனியில் பிறந்த இலங்கை தமிழன். முதற்கண் Dr. Surenthirakumaran, Ms. Mangaleswaran, and Mr. Yelshan Manoharan and Mr. Jairaj துளசிகரனுக்கு நமது மனமார்ந்த வாழ்த்துக்கள். நான் comdu.it என்ற அமைப்பின் சார்பாக நான் இன்று சில வார்த்தைகள் பகிர்ந்து கொள்ள விரும்புகிறேன். இதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு தந்தவர்களுக்கும் எனது நன்றி. So comdu.it is an organization which mobilizes diaspora from second generation to provide a platform and a channel where they can use their assets, their network, and their knowledge to co-create impact in the north and east of Sri Lanka in collaborations with NGOs, startups, and institutions in the Tamil homeland. So, என்ன பார்க்கும்போது நான் யூனிவர்சிட்டி காலேஜ் லண்டன்ல engineering and business சார்ந்த ஒரு டிகிரியை படிச்சு இப்போ 10 வருஷமா நான் வெவ்வேறு corporate investment and IT jobs வேலை செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிறேன். And now in the management of an advisory firm. And in the Mari, there are so many people who have learned something and want to give back, of course, to the homeland and work together, eye to eye, with different people in the north and east to co-create something new, innovation, organizations. And for that, I've, with different colleagues, co-founded comdu.it. We are officially registered in Germany, Canada, and in Sri Lanka as comdu.it Lanka and Jaffna. And we have worked in different sections. So we have an agriculture stream, we have a mental health stream, we have a green energy stream amongst different streams, and we also have an entrepreneurship stream. And with that, we are trying to combine our entrepreneurial innovative mindset with our structured and scalable approach to really have a holistic view on different things, to try to bring up a strategy together with the people on the ground for sustainable growth. And this team, entrepreneurship, was found and is led by my dear friend and colleague, Mr. Nithushan, who will also share some words here.
Thank you so much, Freedom. Ellorukkum vanakkam. In per Takshan Sodinathan. I'm also from Germany, and I would like to say a few words. Apologies, konja sattam irukku in the area, but I hope you can all understand me. Today I speak to you as the entrepreneurship lead of comdu.it Germany. I studied electrical engineering and business at RWTH Aachen, IIT Madras, and University of Cambridge. And I'm currently at McKinsey, focusing on digital transformation and entrepreneurship business building. And I'm also doing my PhD in this field. I believe in this context in three powers: the power of universities, where so much talent and expertise comes together; the power of entrepreneurship, this empowering power of entrepreneurship for personal development on the one hand, but also for innovation and growth for economy, environment, and society. And last but not least, I also believe in the power of our people, both in Sri Lanka, but also in the diaspora community, who wants to bridge back and bringing back our expertise. And we hope to help in a lot of ways. For 2 years, I helped to build our university incubation program in Germany. And I understand this great benefit from bringing together this ecosystem and leveraging the potential of universities with all its stakeholders and capabilities. This young talent, the expertise, and these great transfer opportunities, to put it shortly, this great potential. I truly encourage this empowering initiative, and I love how this concept will address this full journey from mobilization over ideation to incubation and scaling, resulting in not only great ideas, but concrete products and services, and maybe also in a lot of investments and hopefully in a lot of impact. I'm happy to have joined this wonderful initiative in pre-discussions and brainstormings, and I'm really looking forward to foster our knowledge partnership with sparring, mentoring, and other ways. Please do always reach out. Congratulations to all of you, or actually the best for all of us together. Thank you so much, and giving back to you now.
Thank you, Mr. Freedanz Ferdinandz, for emphasizing how comdu provides platforms for NGOs and startups to collaborate. Your eagerness to work together and co-create new initiatives aligns perfectly with GIV's mission. We appreciate your holistic approach in strategizing for the growth and development of our community, along with your friend Dakshin, bringing back valuable expertise. And now I would kindly like to invite Mr. Nithushan Uthayakumar, Secretary, British Tamil Chamber of Commerce, UK, to say a few words.
Hello, Vanakkam. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Nithushan Uthayakumar. I'm the Secretary for British Tamil Chamber of Commerce. From the Chamber, following our motto, Ondrinendu Uyarvom, we are dedicated to fostering growth and success of Tamil entrepreneurs in UK. Our mission is to provide robust platform for networking and business development. And we are excited and to support the GIVE initiative, as it aligns perfectly with our goals of empowering entrepreneurship and driving economic growth. And by connecting talented individuals with experienced mentors and potential investors. Being an entrepreneur myself, I understand the challenges of starting a business, because when I started my technology business 7 years ago in Sri Lanka, I faced similar issues where I couldn't find the right investors, or I couldn't find the right mentorship. Eventually, when I had the right mentorship and investors, we were able to scale the business to almost 100 plus people working in Sri Lanka, UK, and Canada, and catering more than 300 plus global clients. And again, we were able to do all that because of the connection, mentorship, and the investors. So from British Tamil Chamber of Commerce, we are very much happy and looking forward to working with supporting the initiative. And looking to make a significant impact in the entrepreneurial community in the North and East. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Nithushan Uthayakumar, for emphasizing the importance of empowerment through connection and mentorship. Your insights into scaling up and the value of strategic connections resonate deeply with GIV's mission. We appreciate your commitment to fostering growth and overcoming challenges in our community. Moving forward, we have an investor's perspective from Mr. Suresh Sivagnanam, an entrepreneur, investor, and advisor in healthcare and higher education in the UK and Austria. Mr. Suresh, please share your thoughts with us.
Thank you so much, and greetings from New York, but actually I'm based in London, but here on a trip, so it's good morning from New York. First of all, let me thank Sandan and Madangi for giving me the opportunity to speak to you all today. And I had the pleasure of meeting both of them when I actually had the majority ownership of the largest private international university in Austria. And that was up until last year, before I sold my shareholding. But prior to that, I was the majority shareholder, and I was very grateful for the opportunity of having that shareholding. But let me just tell you about how that came about. Previous speakers have mentioned about the culture within our community about entrepreneurship, business ownership. My father and mother effectively left Sri Lanka and Malaysia respectively, and in the 1960s, and they effectively went to the UK. And I was never really interested in education. You know, I loved learning, but education was something, studying and education was one of those things that I just didn't really enjoy. And I approached my father when I was finished my A-levels, and I said, I would like to go into business. And obviously, being Sri Lankan, he said to me, look, that's something that is not really a profession, but why don't you go down the normal route, first of all, which was obviously accounting, a doctor, a lawyer, and all of those things. Now, obviously, that was back in the 70s and 80s, which was a long time ago. My children are somewhat different now. You know, they tell me what they're going to do. So obviously back in the 70s and 80s, it was a case that we took guidance when it came to education from our parents, because that was a thing that happened. And obviously things are changing. But it's very interesting to listen to the previous speakers talking about the change of culture when it comes to entrepreneurship, when it comes to business. And obviously what GIVE has and the Gate Foundation has produced is exactly what we need, is that interface, and it's encouraging talent. And obviously I'm a big fan of talent, you know, and having taken over the university, or having majority shareholding in the university back in 2019, 2020, it gave me the opportunity to understand research, development, and again, one of the speakers said is how you commercialize it. So one of the things that I was very interested in doing with my professors and faculty in general was to effectively look at the research, look at the commercialization, and understand how we can then translate that into business, which we did quite successfully. In addition to that, one of the things that I created nurtured and developed while I was at the university was the Startup Hub. And the Startup Hub was where my students could effectively approach me and my board and pitch an idea. We would look at that idea, and it's very, very similar to what you see in the UK. So you have Dragon's Den in the UK, you have the Shark Tank over in the US, and it was exactly what we were doing over at the university. And the Startup Hub became something which was pivotal to the university and the development of students and their ideas, which is no different from what we see within what the Gate Foundation is doing and what the GIVE application and interface will provide. And that is so important in terms of developing and nurturing our students, our talent, the younger generation who are coming through in business, and who we as a group should encourage, develop, and obviously provide our experiences. And certainly from my last 30 years of business, there's a lot of experience that, I'm fortunate to provide, but also education is very important. So education, learning, developing is exactly where business comes into it. And there's three things I'm going to leave you with, which I think is important, where, especially in business, in my experience in the last 30 years. Relationships. Now, relationships in business is so important, and developing those relationships, you need something to help you. And what GIVE does is provide that interface. It provides the interface to effectively say, let's look at the talent that's in Northern and Eastern Sri Lanka. Let's understand how that talent can be married up to potential investors who are looking to invest. And one of the previous speakers said, look, how do we get access to it? Who do we speak to? How do I know that this is a trusted resource that we are developing? That's what GIVE gives you. It effectively gives you that interface, that trusted platform where both parties, the investors and the younger generation, can effectively speak. networks. Again, one of the things that we've spoken about is the ecosystem. The ecosystem is extremely important, especially in this day and age, where, not like when I was developing business, we have so much opportunity in terms of understanding the digital transformation of the journey for business, the understanding of how we get access, information, very, very important. And the trust issue. The trust issue is so important. It's really important that we provide excellent advice and support to Gate to give them the opportunity to develop what they have already done over the last few years. And that was when both Sendin and Madangi approached me and said, look, would I be interested in being part of this? Of course I would be, because I think it's important that we do as much as we can to nurture and develop that pool of talent within not only Northern Eastern Sri Lanka, but the whole of Sri Lanka, and on a global basis as well. And I won't take up too much of my time, but again, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak, and I'm here, as well as others, to help and support the foundation for the future.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Suresh, for sharing your profound experience bridging university research with commercialization, which is crucial for translating academic knowledge into real-world business applications. Your initiative in establishing a startup hub highlights your dedication to nurturing young talent. We greatly value your endorsement of GIVE as a catalyst for digital transformation and network building within our entrepreneurial ecosystem, crucial for fostering education and cultivating meaningful business relationships. Thank you so much. Now let's hear a mentor's perspective from Dr. Y. Nanthagopan, Dean of the Faculty of Business Studies, University of Vavuniya. Dr. Nanthagopan, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening, all of you. It is my great pleasure for being at this great virtual launching event of GIVE Foundations. First of all, I got to know that this system was started not now, just 1 year before. Then and Mr. Jayaraj met me in Vavuniya. And really, they took very strong efforts to get to know the real needs of the entrepreneurs and some new startups and everyone. Careful analysis of their needs. Then gradually they have developed this system. Especially, it is really helpful for the northern and eastern entrepreneurs, overall Sri Lanka and global entrepreneurs. The main part of this product is actually especially for the startups, they need investors. Their ideas should be materialized. So I hope these GIVE foundations made a good system that to connect the startups ideas with the global business people or investors. That is a one good point. Really, the previous speakers talked about. Many of the Sri Lankans, they have brilliant ideas. The main issue is to market the ideas or start up these ideas is a big challenging. So in that way, it's really this product, this system, virtual system is really great for these startups of Sri Lankan entrepreneurs, finding the right investors and to start their business. And also existing business people, they can have the mentors. They can connect with the GIVE foundations. They can find good mentors. And this is another great opportunities for them to continuously develop their businesses. So in that way, this initiative is really good for our country. And I hope this system is not only connecting very good collaborations with the experts, academia, and professionals and business people and investors. Therefore, I believe that entrepreneurs and business people have to use this opportunity. This is a way I hope the businesses can be grow itself. So I hope this initiative might be very wonderful opportunities for all of the business people in our country. So my big appreciations to Dr. Sindhan and Mr. Jayaraj and their team for bringing this wonderful initiative. I believe today is a virtual launching, and we had earlier that launching at our university as well. Hope so very soon this platform will grow itself and will connect with many startup and entrepreneurs. This might be a wonderful developments for the regions and country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Nanthagopan, for emphasizing the importance of connecting startups with global business and overcoming challenges in marketing their ideas. Your insights on leveraging virtual systems and mentorship highlights valuable opportunities for business development. We appreciate your recognition of GIVE as a significant initiative for our country, fostering collaborations between business and academic communities to facilitate sustainable business growth. Thank you. Lastly, representing the women entrepreneurs in the north and east of Sri Lanka, we have Ms. Koneswaran to share her entrepreneurial journey and perspective. Ms. Koneswaran, please.
Good evening to all. First of all, thank you all for giving me this opportunity. And as the previous speaker said, it is a very good opportunity for those who want to make a positive impact on the economic development of the country with their entrepreneurial achievements. And actually, North and East provinces are enriched with natural resources which can be turned into economic goods perfectly. But there are obstacles, barriers and gaps. Obstacles and barriers and gaps in the sense we can produce fine goods, but when it comes to marketing, lots of gaps are there. In order to compete with the imported brands, we need to supply or provide the goods in a perfect condition. The packaging should be a standard one. And actually, it has to be with certain standards and quality certifications and market knowledge. So, I mean, these are the gaps and these are the challenge. I mean, lots of challenges, and these are very important challenges we are facing currently. So I think, I mean, this is a good, I mean, the GATE Institute, I mean, they can give their support to overcome our struggles or our, I mean, we strongly believe that the GATE Institute will give their helping hands in our success. I'm not going to take much time. Thank you so much again for giving this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Koneswaran, for your inspiring perspective. It's wonderful to see a woman leading in entrepreneurship, paving the way for young, talented women. Your insights into the gaps such as quality certification and marketing resonate deeply. GIVE's role in bridging these gaps and offering supportive resources is invaluable, providing much needed support and hope for aspiring entrepreneurs. As we come to the close of this pre-launch event, I would like to invite Mr. S. Mangaleswaran, co-founder and board member of the GATE Institute UK, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Vanakkam. We would like to express our gratitude to all those who accepted our invitation and participation in the important event. As this event has taken longer than we expected slightly, I apologize for not being able to thank each of our individually. And no doubt today discussion event will provide great clarification about GIVE. GIVE Hub is a great tools to make your startup dreams come true. I conclude my thank to each and individual who has done the speeches and also participation and everything. So if you have ஏதாவது உங்களுக்கு நன்றி வந்து பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ண எல்லாருக்கும் ஸ்பீச் பண்ண நல்லா இருக்கும். அதே இடத்துல உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ் ஏதாவது இருந்துன்னு சொன்னால் எங்களோட இமெயில் ஆலையோ இல்லாட்டி ஃபோனுக்கால நீங்கள் தொடர்பு கொள்ளலாம். எல்லாருக்கும் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ண எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றிகள். யுனைட் அண்ட் எக்ஸல், ஒன்றிணைந்து உயர்வோம். நன்றி.
Thank you, Mr. Mangaleswaran, and thank you to everyone for attending and making this event a grand success. Thank you all for being such an amazing audience and for joining us today. As this was just a pre-launch and we were strict with timing, we could not accept any questions. However, we would like to let you know that we are still open to hearing any feedbacks or inputs. Please feel free to email us with your thoughts and suggestions. We look forward to your continued support and future collaboration. Once again, thank you to everyone. Mikka nandri.
Nandri, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nandri.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thanks.